Hey buzz, welcome back to Metal Buzz and welcome back to something brand new. I guess this is technically our second movie reaction ever. We did Howl's Moving Castle like almost last year at this point. So I figured we'd try it again and just see how people like it, if people enjoy movies and stuff like that, and try new things. We like trying new things here, right? It's a good time. Just a reminder that all the content that I put on YouTube is put onto Patreon at full capacity. So if you enjoy my reactions, consider subscribing to the channel and doing all that fun stuff. All right, let's get into it. Hi, how's it going? Check out this thing. I greatly appreciate it. Consider liking, commenting, subscribing if you enjoy my content whatsoever. I like making reaction content. I like to do a lot of different stuff. I also have a Discord. I have a gaming channel. I stream on Twitch. Whatever you guys want. I make content for lots of different things. So if you enjoy it, consider supporting in any capacity. So this whole thing will be over on Patreon. So if you want the full version of my reaction, consider going there and checking it out, all right? Otherwise, this is The Greatest Showman. By the way, if there's any movies that you would enjoy, you can always leave them in the comments, but I'm gonna be doing polls. I'm gonna be doing like grouped posts to like kind of gather a bunch of intel there. So I mean, you're more than welcome to put it here, but the majority of what I'm gonna be gathering, what we should be doing next, will be either over on the Patreon or through a YouTube community post. So keep an eye out for those if you want to be a part of that. Why? Jesus. Hey. Odysseus, what the fuck are you doing here? Yeah. Oh, styling. I wasn't expecting that. I just wanted to appreciate the cute, what do we call that? Acapella, technically? The like, It's like, I love me some grouped chants, all right? Whether it be in the Pokemon stadium thing on the new Pokemon games where they're all like hyping you up in the crowds, or if they're like in a show like this, or if you're in a cult. To surrender cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flying open. Dude, it sounds fucking great. All right, so the main reason I wanted to get into, I chose this movie because I wanted to try a few more musicals. You know, we reacted to like, I mean, Has Been and like maybe not as much Hell of a Boss, but Has Been is like musical-esque. You know, there's a song in like every episode and stuff like that. Then we reacted to like Epic the Musical, and that was fucking crazy. And I listen to that shit daily. It's outstanding. All right, so I'm like, maybe there's a piece of me that wants to be in Broadway, that loves theater, that likes all that shit that I've never been exposed to before, you know? So my exposure to most things, I mean, again, like I got into like YouTube and just content way too late in the game. So like a lot of the shit's new to me. And not the movie technically, but like a lot of my friends and family that are not really into musicals. So that's why I really wasn't, you know, it wasn't really in my forte. Maybe, I don't know what else to fucking say about that. So like, it's cool to be able to experience this shit for the first time and have this kind of appreciation and like the warmth and welcome from the community that like loves this shit too. So it's been an absolute delight. I hope you guys enjoy this shit because this is already fun. What's going on? This is where you wanna be. Okay. I was just about to ask. I'm like, what? All right. So, like, obviously, people seem like they like the show, right? So, what ends up happening? What is going to be the plot of The Greatest Showman? Is he going to be like a horrible person secretly and treating his cast, and everybody's going to be like revolt up against him? Like, there's been that like media like everywhere, right? But it seems like, or maybe there's a different form of media or something else that ended up getting everybody's interest instead. So now he's got to find a way to make this show fantastic again, which I should also watch the way I word that, but also, I lost my original train of thought. We'll see how this comes out here. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. And it's here in front of you. Oh, we got some history. Okay.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Jeffries.
Beautiful jacket, by the way. Jesus. She's about to get destroyed. Oh. Now you're gonna feel bad.
Thank you for your honesty.
Okay. It's a little bit more dramatic than a, those TikTok challenges where you have the, oh my God, what the fuck is it called? The tortilla. This is a tortilla challenge, except after you laugh, you get the shit kicked out of you. It's a little bit scarier when there's a grown fucking adult smacking the shit out of you.
That I call my own.
Jesus, beautiful voice, kid. I always have the utmost respect for people that can perform on Broadway, because like, one, you have to be able to sing. Two, you have to be able to act. Two, you have to just, well, two again. You have to be able to act while singing. Technically a three. Like you have to do so much shit. You have to make sure you're stepping in the right places. You have to sing on notes. You have to make sure you're kind of presenting yourself accordingly. It's like, at least when you're acting on television, you have multiple takes and stuff like that. On theater, you got to get that shit down. You got practice and stuff like that. Like, of course, but I mean, you got to practice when you're acting too, right? So like, there's a lot less mistakes that you can make, or you just got to be able to roll with them. But I wonder how it is making a musical, but for television. I'm sure it's still a lot of work, but I'm sure it makes it a little bit easier knowing that you have a little bit more wiggle room to kind of mess around with before you get yelled at, of course. That's a sick little lantern, all right? Yeah, he's singing like a beautiful angel, all right? He's doing a great job. But I've never seen a lantern like that in my life, all right? Why the fuck did we stop using those things? I would love to walk around my little house with the, it's got little pictures and stuff on it. It's adorable. I've never seen that before. Oh my God, you can use that in anything. They don't use that in like gaming or any other forms. I've never seen that in my life. Oh damn, she really leaving though, huh?
They can say we lost our minds.
That's cute.
I don't care if they call.
I bet you anything. Hey, if you're new here, I like to talk a lot and I like to discuss these random things. When you're doing this carrying out thing, they do two different shots. He carries the shit out and then he just drops it, right? So it's probably, of course, it's two different shots, but like, obviously, you just have the initial drop. And then here, not even there. Here, it's just like, they're already like laid out and properly, like, it's like, once you guys roll that shit, how do you roll all of those at the same time? Huh. I wonder if there was like a mechanical like thing, because that's like, what, 6 or 7 different rolls that you had to make sure they all like rolled at the same time. There has to be like a trigger underneath it that like let go and they all just rolled after that. You know what I mean? Because there's no way that a person like was able to let go of that and ran out in time. I think there was some kind of mechanical thing. It's a weird thing to think about, but I'm just like, the logistics behind that are interesting. Cute. Okay. Who are you? I would just, sorry for pausing on there. I would just let the kid have the bread. You're gonna resell a piece of bread that was been touched by a homeless child? I feel like I wouldn't risk that to my customers. Just let the kid have the bread. What, it costs you 3 cents? To make? But it's crazy that like, I thought that that whole like song, well, this whole song was gonna be like him convincing her to like leave with him or like whatever it may be. But now it's just like, his life is getting worse. The shit is rough right now for this poor kid. He was already, I guess, in a rough position, but like the fact that like, I'm like, oh, things will get better. This is him like, hey, we're gonna go run away or live our life or whatever it is. And no, we're a homeless child, but we're making a new friend. Hey, the only way to go up is the only place to go from here is up. Excuse me. Anyway. All right, who's the new friend here? Never mind. That's a beautiful. What? Is that just? Oh, maybe it's just a blanket. I'm like, that's beautiful. If someone was wearing that was like a flowy coat or something, I would think you're prestigious.
The great American Railroad. 3 meals a day.
Oh.
Roof over your head. Fair and ample wages. Come, make your fortune.
Why can't we do jobs like this anymore? Huh? Why is it up to us to put our resume in an AI system? Why can't we have the companies come down and stand on tables and tell us what you're offering? All right. Why don't you come down here so that I can present myself to you? Because that's a sweet gig. All right. You got a roof over your head. You get paid. You get food. That's a fucking premium job right now. Because that's a regular job anyway. But imagine getting free meals because of it, dude. Hell yeah. Also, that'd be great for like the homeless too. You'll work on the railroad. Yeah, just bring that shit in there. Get the shit back. Don't.
She'll be back.
Okay.
Sooner or later, she'll tire of your life, of having nothing, and she'll come running back home.
Honestly, sure. All right, we already know you're a piece of shit. You could say that all you want. And honestly, if that happens, then it happens, right? Regardless. I was expecting way worse. I was hoping he, like, well, I wasn't hoping. I was hoping he wasn't going to. But imagine he's like, get it back up. You're not marrying this man. This poor bitch. It's me. I'm that poor bitch. Please, that's all I want. You know? So at least he gets the chance. So, totally. If she ends up leaving on her own accord, at least it's what she wants, and she gets to make that decision. All right, we take these as we take these wins as we get them.
Let me be a part of it all.
Cute.
Share your dreams with me.
There is no fucking way this is gonna be a happy story right here. All right. I meant the Great Showman. Sure, it could be a happy story in the end, but this, we are starting well, all right. We started off. Oh, cute little moment. Oh, I got slapped. Oh, I'm homeless now and we're separated. Oh, I came back. Like, we are too quickly back to a happy ending kind of thing. I mean, I guess he's the main character, so she might, is this an up situation? This is coming to feel like an up situation. You can't start off with too much good, because then you're going to take it away from me. Don't. Let's stop fucking jumping around the edge of the rooftop. If this love story ends because you guys are playing around on the roof, I will be extremely upset with your irresponsibility. All right. Do you think I'm tossing my partner all around the rooftops? No. For the 0.01% chance something slips or something goes wrong or whatever. Oh my God, I'd lose my mind. Are you kidding me? No. Stop throwing her around. You just got her. I'm telling you, it doesn't feel good. This is giving me anxiety. I know it's cute. Oh, we're so in love. And no, you're gonna be you're gonna be 6 feet under. Technically 12 feet under, because you're gonna be going at quite a velocity of falling off this rooftop. Don't do that. Oh, Jesus. You were really swinging her around up there, huh?
Numbers into an adding machine. Well, I've read about this German fellow, Lilienthal, I believe, who's developed a glider that could take a man in the air, sir.
There's no... all right. Maybe I could have saw this coming maybe a little bit. This is me. This is me, dude. Every time I'm at an interview, I have to like warn the people interviewing me. I'm like, hey, I like to pitch ideas a lot, all right? I like to try to break the norm. I like to try to find better ways to do things. I like to try to find more efficient ways to do things. I often do that, all right? And it's usually not bad. I've gotten some like, about it, but like, I'm an ideas guy and I'm a dream guy. So like this might actually, you know, kind of go with what I'm going through now of like, you know, you tried working with other people and you try to work with other companies, but like, it's just never a good fit. But like the best fit is just doing it by yourself and, you know, following your own dreams. So I am totally down for an inspirational movie right now. All right, well, I guess my fire is still moving, but let's throw some more gas into the flame, huh?
Sir, isn't that amazing? I mean, if you were to apply that to this business, it would be revolutionary.
Gentlemen, can I have your attention? You're all dismissed.
Bankrupt. I thought the company had a dozen trading ships.
Yes, at the bottom of the South China Sea.
Oh.
Typhoon sank them all.
Could you fucking imagine? That's crazy. Imagine losing your job to some fucking crazy storm and you're like, well, can't do this anymore. Guys, get home. I mean, that's the best way to do it as a boss, I guess. And individually bringing people in and be like, hey, there's this crazy storm. I'm doing this to everybody today. It's just, hey, everybody, go home. Everybody lost their jobs, even me. So thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys, kind of thing. That's nuts. This is fun, though, so far. I like this story. Whatever it may be. Okay. Gotta say, you look handsome as hell. All right, dapper as fuck. Hugh Jackman. All right, we gotta bring back. I used to wear vests like that. It just didn't seem proper when I was like walking around the companies I was working at. You know, I just like, I love a vest and a dress shirt. You know, it's just, it feels like I was doing too much But also maybe I was meant to always do too much anyway. So I guess I still have them. I just don't have, I don't work there anymore.
The blueprints crossed my desk very briefly, but I managed to commit them to memory, and if I have remembered correctly...
The lantern. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Caroline.
That's cute as fuck. And something I wanted to talk about real quick. I was waiting for him to finish the story. One skill I am always extremely envious of people having, besides writing and being able to, like, you know, be cohesive, is the storytelling trait. All right. I don't necessarily believe I have it because I ramble and I get distracted really easily, but someone that's able to tell a story and be compelling and kind of, you know, kind of take you on an adventure, even just verbally, is beautiful. Oh my God. It's a skill I don't know how you get. I don't know if you're just born with a perfect pacing descriptor of like events or like pacing, whatever it may be. I don't really know. But the fact that people can be good storytellers is something that like always sticks out to me. And I'm like, oh, beautiful job.
I wish for ballet slippers.
What?
That's a good wish, too.
Okay. What's the deal with this? All right, the ballet slippers is significantly easier to kind of fulfill as a wish, right? It's like, hey, you want to buy some shoes or you want to get your other daughter married to Santa Claus? You know, I don't know if I feel comfortable giving my daughter to such an old man. You know, he could be jolly, but I don't know what happens behind closed doors. But ballet shoes, it's just like, hey, I want an aquarium. You're like, oh, that's definitely going to happen. I want some tennis shoes. In this economy? Fuck. Flop
This
doodle.
venture you propose is risky and somewhat bizarre.
It's a good bet is what it is, sir. People don't want to admit it, but they're...
Do people still do it like this? You know, I've always seen it like this in movies where you're like, you want to pitch to a bank of like, hey, I want to open up a taco place. You know, and they're like, well, there's a lot of taco places right now. It's like, yeah, but my tacos are pretty good. Whatever the fuck your story is. Because I feel like I could pitch an idea, but like, I feel like if you're just a regular person, like trying to get like a giant loan, well, I guess back then it'd be like, you know, $10 or something to start a business. I feel like maybe back then they're like, yeah, let's just hand out money to everybody and get our loans up there. But like now, I feel like you need to have so much other shit to like try to make your dreams come true. You know what I mean?
Any collateral.
Sure we do. In the South China Seas.
In the South China Sea.
Deep in the South China Seas.
That's fucking crazy though. What? Unless I'm not registering it correctly, but did you just give him a deed to something that no longer exists as collateral? What's gonna happen if they find out about it? Will they even remember? I don't think he would remember. It's not like it's in the system, but like there's no way someone's like, you know what? I just got a guy that did that thing. You know what I mean?
How many tickets?
3.
Damn. Oh. Oof. Well, you just gotta advertise it up front a little bit. You know, all right. I would take the sleight of hand guy and have him do like some kind of little magic trick out front, right? The whole coin disappear and shit. You gotta advertise it a little bit. You can't just hand out flyers. People don't know how to fucking read, right? Especially at that point in our civilization. So maybe we take an elephant out front, or we take the giraffe, or this guy, and we just spice it up a little bit. Make it outside. Give him a little tease. Everybody loves a little tease.
Something that isn't stuffed.
Fair.
Like a mermaid.
Oh.
Or a unicorn.
Both?
Unicorns aren't real.
This is fucking Grunkle Stan. Is he gonna make the mystery shack in this movie? He's gonna be like, all right, we're gonna stick a horn on this bitch and slap it on the ass, and boom, now it's a unicorn. I don't know what that's slapping the ass, maybe a unicorn. It's what solidifies it, all right? Or like he's just gonna create amalgamations. Like that's why he was looking at the person earlier, right? And he was like, hey, that's a person that's interesting. You can't help but stare, which is also, you know, inappropriate and a little rude at times. But it's something that will spice it up. And you're like, hey, don't you want to come inside and see this mermaid, half woman, half fish? Which half? You're going to find out inside.
I'm putting together a show, and I need a star.
You want people
laughing anyway, kid, so might as well get paid.
It's fair. I mean, it's a rude way to describe it, right? It's definitely a hard sell, but like that's the whole idea with like the circus anyway. But like, oh god, how are we gonna turn him into thinking of this into a positive thing? Also, making money is a great motivator, right? Making money is a great way to get people to do shit. But we have to just get him to more accept who he is. And then it's like, hey, if my life is like this, I might as well, make the best of it.
I know where you can find one of them.
Really?
This is gonna be interesting. I always love the story of like misfits and people that feel like they don't belong. Like one of the movies I love, which like a lot of people don't talk about, but I love this movie so much, is Dinner for Schmucks, which is, it's a different version of this in a way. It's not quite the same story, but it's got like, similar elements of kind of what they're talking about here. But like, I love more forms of media that like try to get people to just more accept who they are and like appreciate themselves and their lives, and just always trying to strive to be better and to have just live the happiest life you can make, or have, it's, man, this is going to hit all the good shit. I'm excited, man. This is going to be fun. We're going to meet a lot of interesting people. We're going to see some businesses rise, maybe some fall a little bit. We're going to see some sad shit. And hopefully it works out. What are you? What's the problem with you? You're a regular looking person. You just have long white hair.
Your
Entire body.
terrific. I don't need to see it.
Sure. Dude, all right. Real quick. He is a perfect salesman for this kind of thing, all right? But I don't think this business would have really necessarily flourished or happened without his skill in thumbnail making, right? These signs, fantastic. I don't know where you got the equipment for this, but like, the advertisement is a huge portion of it, all right? The fact that those things look clean as fuck, it's exactly what you need, dude. All right, props to you. Because there's no way, if you didn't like make nice signs, I feel like there would have been a less of, I mean, I guess, of course, there's always the word of mouth and shit that can still work out for you, but that is professional shit.
750 pounds?
He loved it. He loved it. Yeah. Look at this. Look, he even got better as he went on. The other ones are like, hey, dog boy. Hey, cat girl, whatever the fuck it is. This is world heaviest man. He's using SEO now as search engine optimization. Over 750 pounds. He's got polar bears on this shit. Who doesn't want to see some fucking polar bears? He's got a beautiful little outfit. Killing it. All right. He's getting so good at it. He's also using landscape instead of the port. Oh my God. Fucking killing it. Tallest man? Yeah. Andre the Giant kind of thing.
What is your name?
Vasily Palavro, sir.
That was my second guess.
Yeah, we're gonna change that name. I think you're Irish.
Irish Giant. What was that little bit beforehand though? Was that just you?
I think you're Irish.
Oh my God. Oh, it's just that. Okay. Over 7 feet. It's a big boy. But the thing is, like, with some of this stuff, you're gonna need like a tailor to make this shit. Like the complexities of this business lie with the diversity of the group. We need an outfit for a giant man. We need an outfit for a wide man. We need an outfit for dog boy. Like, we need a reliable seamstress to get this shit done. But hey, we're getting there for sure. Yeah. See, give a little bit of spice. Get moving a little bit. All right, this is cute. I like that. Like, he's not necessarily lying. He's just kind of expanding on the truth a little bit of like, hey, he looks a little bit bigger than what he's because he gave the guy the pillow, right? So obviously we're just trying to spruce it up a little bit. We're adding some showmanship. We're adding some flair, some lights and some jazz to that shit, which helps sell the deal, right? And we got Post Malone. Isn't that sick?
Ready. They're waiting.
For what?
For you. Yeah, it just felt right. It just felt right. It's funny because this is it happened when I reacted to Hazbin Hotel too with Lucifer when he was in his maybe I was meant to be a little showman, all right? That guy's got that was an additional leg. I guess I said 3 arms. I wasn't super far off. I don't know if he's got 2 more legs back there, but also like getting all these people organized to like do the same shit, the choreography, all. I mean, I guess that choreography could be like the show necessarily than like what I'm saying is like organizing all these people and getting everybody to like come show up and, you know, do the job and stuff. It's nice to see that actually happen because sometimes in real life it gets harder to get people to be like, hey, you want to do this thing? They're like, yeah. And they're like, yeah, I don't feel like doing it anymore. You know, so I'm glad that like these people needed this place. And I think because they wanted a place to be accepted, it kind of adds to that motivation of like, you have more of a purpose doing this. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I feel like sometimes I ramble too much and I lose my direction of the message I'm trying to talk about. But I think we're doing okay. What are you writing? What are you writing?
This is bad.
What do you mean? A primitive circus of humbug. A primitive circus for humbug. Fuck you, dude. All right, it was a beautiful circus. Everybody was having a great time. All this applause, and you're like, humbug. You need to be put in the circus as the world's most stupidest person. How about that? Okay.
Reprint this review in every paper in New York. Half-price tickets to anyone who brings it in.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, dude, I like the way he thinks. This dude's on top of it, man. All right. I just worry because we're what? We're like maybe not even a quarter of the way through, maybe a quarter of the way through. And like everything start like we had her up, we had her down, we had her up again, we had her down again, and now we're up, and now we're going up. And he's making some really good choices. You know, he's doing this correctly, and it feels like it's going too well for where we are in Act 1 or Act 2, whatever the fuck it is, right? So what else is gonna happen here? All right, is someone gonna try to shut him down? Are we gonna lose somebody because someone's being like horrible to the cast? I guess I would just have them live in like above, maybe? Like have them have their own rooms or some shit like that. I don't know. Was that Zendaya? Zendaya? You're in this movie too? I was gonna talk about the tickets and then I was like, oh, I know that fucking face. I know that face. The one thing is with this business, we can only sell so many seats. We're sold out, right? If that keeps happening, guess what we gotta do? The only thing we can do is up the prices. Up that shit, because we can't make more seats. Right? We can't make more seats. But we can make the seats cost more money. So I guess that's what the next move would be. Nothing? Okay. Okay. Why the fuck does this look like someone's about to get shot? This is good, right? Okay. All right. Don't just do slow motion and quietness out of nowhere, all right? That's like a scene waiting for this to happen. Someone just comes out of the crowd and got that shit ready. All right. Don't you just come? I don't like how that made me feel. All right. I was getting a little nervous there. Anyway, why is Zendaya just a very small role in this? Unless she'll come back. That was her, right?
Oh, Mr. Bennett, that word you used to describe my show has a nice ring to it.
Damn, dude.
Don't you think there's enough?
Oh, you got one of the... Okay. All right. Real quick. I don't know if you're familiar with me. I love big mansions and haunted houses, whatever it may be. That doesn't have much to do with this, but this road, I talk about these roads with the long, beautiful road with the trees along the side that have got the stuff on this. Ooh, God. In autumn, forget about it. Beautiful shit. Is that a zebra?
Well, isn't that what makes it fun?
You got zebras here?
Keep coming. Okay.
Or are they painted horses? They don't really look like zebras, right? They look like painted horses. Oh, yeah.
Is it?
It is.
Parking's atrocious, but beautiful.
Come on. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I would love a ghost haunt in these hallways. I know it's not that kind of movie, but little spirit standing in the doorway. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's some good shit. Oh.
Helen, that's for you. And Caroline, this is for you.
Oh, the shoes. Oh, we got it, the
There's
shoes.
a ballet school right down the street, just past your parents' house.
I hope that Santa Claus isn't in that little box or whatever you gave the other girl. Oh my God. Look at him, he's being a good dad. Oh, we love our good dads. Shout out the good dads in chat. All right.
It's beautiful, but we don't need all of this to be. Oh.
It took me 25 years, man.
25 years is fucking crazy, but I believe that, dude. Man, I feel that, dude, because I want to give everything to my partner, too. So, I mean, if I was able to do this, provide... Oh, my God. Look at the flowers. If I was able to do that, oh, my God, I'd be so happy.
Hey, sweetheart, who's that young man over there?
What do you mean, who's that young man? You don't know who Zac Efron is?
Oh, that's Philip Carlyle.
Philip Carlyle?
Scandal, they say.
His last play was a hit in London.
Play.
Oh.
Pay good money to watch people stand around and talk for 2 hours, and they call me a con man.
Okay, all right, let's not attack other people. All right, if our whole business is accepting people for who they are and whatever they want to do in life, they can do it here. All right, let's not be like sitting around. As long as he's happy and he's doing what he loves, let's not egg at him either. All right.
Legitimate acts. Expand our appeal. Go after the snobs.
If you only knew how suffocating they are.
So come join the circus.
That's fair.
You clearly have a flair for show business.
Okay, but what would he take your job? Don't you do your thing? What would he do? You can't have two of you. I mean, I guess you could, and then you could take a day off, I guess, or work on something else, or have him expand elsewhere, and then take. You gotta find a whole new crew, I guess. But like, I mean, okay, yeah. And then okay, all right. No, I see what's gonna go on here. All right, we got Zendaya, who again is the love interest, right? And then he's gonna take the show elsewhere, but she's gonna go with them, and then that's gonna stir up something, because that's love interest for you, right? And then what? But then what the fuck else happens? That's not really your story, though. I mean, I guess technically.
Sounds thrilling, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's just say that I find it much more comfortable admiring your show from afar.
Comfort, the enemy of progress.
Do you understand that just as...
They got fucking great quotes. That's not a peanut throwing quote, all right? That's some good shit. That's some good shit right there.
Associating with you could cost me my inheritance.
Oh, it could cost you more than that. You'd be risking everything, but on the other hand, well, you just might find yourself a free man.
All right, we're gonna break out into song again. All right, before that, I think I need like 3 solid quotes to be able to just roll off the cuff. Mine right now is just Low Expectations of the Key to a Happy Life. All right, but it's not as sparkly as that one is. Maybe I need a few of these. I got it tattooed on my arm, so when I'm out drinking, I can throw one of these off and then leave the room, and people are like, oh, that was a good exit, you know? I think it's pretty good.
Okay, my friend, you wanna cut me in?
Dude, I love, like, I didn't expect, well, I guess, I didn't really expect this to be a motivational story, but I guess I didn't really know what to expect to begin with. But I like that all these songs are, like, very, like, inspiring. You know, it's all, like, again, the whole fucking thing is, you know, live a little. Have a little fun. Chase your dreams. Have a good time, you know? Jesus, fucking killing it. I kind of forgot he came from music, right? I never watched the High School Musicals, so I guess I kind of forgot where he keeps coming from. I think my first thing with him was like 17 Again, which I think is a fantastic movie, by the way. The one thing I wanted to bring up was like, hey, that's a little fucked up. You just threw your trash on the ground. All right, you know, I get the delivery of the line of crumbling it up and dropping it, but like, come on, that's that guy's bar.
And parties and plays.
If I were mixed up with you, I'd be the talk of the town.
Dude, that was a beautiful little transition. Like when I wonder if that was actually the keys on the piano that hit. I mean, I'm sure, right? But like having that to transition the song, like not even just moving the shot itself, but like it changed the entire direction of the second part of the music right here. That was sick.
It's really how you like to spend your days. Whiskey, misery, and parties and play.
All right, I guess he didn't actually hit the keys. They were already moving anyway, so I guess he was just kind of faking it. But I mean, I thought the idea was technically he was hitting those keys, dun 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 dun, and then it would move at that into the like the actual next part of the song. Beautiful idea. All right, it still kind of works. It's just I thought it would like he sat down, doom 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 doom.
15, I do 8, 12, maybe 9, 10.
Okay, hold on. If he's basically, what I'm assuming is he's taking this business and basically doing the same thing somewhere else, 10% is still like, he's going to be doing a lot of work and you're not going to be there to take care of that. I'm sure 10% is, unless you're making a stupid amount of money, 10% is crazy. You know what I mean? So like, I'm sure he's going to be basically doing what you're doing, but he's going to be making a lot less. But also it's your idea, it's your baby. I get that too, but it's a weird like middle ground. You know what I mean? But maybe he can also, if he's going to be owning 10%, maybe he finds his own Zac Efron. Maybe Tom Holland comes in at some point and Tom Holland opens up a place and then he gives his Tom Holland his 10% and then he grows that portion. I mean, it's not bad. This is gonna cut to them being fucking knocked out on the floor, dude. There's no fucking way. You want me singing and dancing around stuff while doing shot? I mean, obviously it's probably not the actual alcohol, but like in person, like in if we're inside this scene performing, you know, and actually singing in like an empty bar, whatever it is. 2 shots, I'd be fucking out, and I would not be. Oh yeah. Yeah, I get it. Sure. And he never moved after that. That's crazy. I mean, obviously, you can't just throw her in there and not give her like a big role or something like that. But that's
Phil Carlisle.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Yeah, pleasure.
What is your act, Mr. Carlisle?
I don't have an act.
Everyone's got an act.
Jesus, sizing him up. That's crazy.
Mr. Burnham!
Yeah.
You better come see this.
I think we need more dramaticism, whatever we want to call it. Just more dramatic acts in real life in general. You know, let's not be afraid to drop like a hard line and just walk away after that instead of like having to finish the whole conversation. You know, I gotta start like making a little notepad or something just to just randomly in a grocery store, change somebody's life, just walk the fuck away. Honestly, props to her.
Go home, you freaks!
Isn't there a mine you guys should be in? What the fuck are you guys all doing? Where's somebody get torches from? Wait, is there a torch store down the street? Everybody's just bringing their torch. Bring your torches from home. What's
Who's that?
Yeah.
The opera singer.
Singer.
Okay.
She's the most famous performer in all of Europe.
Right.
She sold out La Scala a dozen times.
I hope this isn't like a love look kind of look. We don't need no scandals on this circus.
My name is Philip Carlisle.
All right. I could be wrong here. Is that the lady from the Grinch? Oh my God. Oh, the one with the can, you know, where she's shooting the lights up. I can't remember her, Mary Lou, whatever the fuck it is. You got to know what I'm talking about. You know, the hot lady from the Grinch movie. I feel weird saying it like that, so you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Is that who that? Because she kind of looks like that a little bit. You know, I think it's the cheekbones or the eyes. It's the top half of the face.
No, he is one of the best.
That's very kind of you. Miss Lind, let me get to the point. I'd like to bring you to New York. And if you agree, I'll make you the most famous singer not in Europe, but in the entire world.
Well, what would be her act? You know, like what's the purpose? What's the point? She's just like, well, she's not just a singer. She's a very talented singer, yes, but it's not like exotic. So what would you, mermaid? Opera singing mermaid? Maybe. Well, I mean, why not?
People come to my show for the pleasure of being hoodwinked.
It's fair.
Just once I'd love to give him something real.
That's fair too. Well, I wouldn't say that either. You know, you get the wrong ear hearing that kind of thing. You're like, hey, what the fuck do you mean? We're not stealing anything bad, necessarily. You know, so let's just be careful how we word things, just in case. You know. Why are you... Don't stop looking like that. I don't like this. This could be a Wolf of Wall Street thing where he gets his whole business and he makes it big and then you fall in love with a redhead. Come on, happens to the best of us.
Sounds like Barnum humbug. But I have 100 bottles of good champagne on ice that says this isn't just another sideshow novelty.
Yeah, see, yeah. See, I'm feeling that vibe. I'm feeling what they're putting that way. I'm feeling something. All right, don't disrespect your normal crew. All right, just because you want to please these other assholes. All right, these people are delightful people. Let's not lose sight of that. Oh. That's crazy. I can see the second something happens, I'm like, fuck, I know exactly which direction this is gonna take. Which maybe it doesn't, but like, that's fucking wild, all right? You can't let other people's thoughts and opinions change your courses of your own actions and desires. Leaves. Fucking just dropped and leaves. Jesus. Throat muscles? Jeez. I have a question, which maybe somebody else can answer, because definitely not me. She's not mic'd up or anything, right? Obviously, you're not mic'd up. Were theaters built for the sole purpose, or at least something a part of it, to amplify vocals from the stage? So when you talk on stage, it amplifies because the way the building is made? Or is she just like, you know, she just fucking sends it and just it's loud enough where everybody can hear it, kind of thing, you know? So is it the building? Is it a little bit of both? What's the case here? Yeah, you know you fucked up, and I can't tell about you yet. And here it goes, silent again, silent stand up. It's like he loses himself. I don't know. I don't know if this feels like an addiction. You know, because normally you're like, it's a good moment, but every time we get a standing ovation, we get some big applause, whatever the fuck's happening, it gets a little intense, a little intimate. It feels unsettling for some reason. And I wonder if it's because he's addicted to that feeling, and that's the feeling he's chasing instead of what he's supposed to be. You know, again, what we were kind of talking about earlier. So I wonder if he's like, yes, this is what I need. So he's kind of getting blinded. And that's kind of what this is. He's getting tunnel vision. So he can't, well, I guess that's what he wants, but still. You get what I'm saying? All right, anyway.
Enough to bring joy to the most joyless critic, isn't she?
Yeah.
And in the hands of a real purveyor of the arts, you could be something in this country. Shame. She's fallen in with you.
You really are better on the page, Mr. Bennett. Hard as that is to believe.
Oh, Mr. Barnum, I'd love to meet Miss...
Yeah, like he's better on the page, but I wonder if this is like the guy that's just like, it's just that one hateful comment that gets to you, and he's always trying to please this one goddamn dude. And I wonder if there's any specific reason for it, if it's just one guy he attached to, and then the rest of his career is going to be trying to, like, obviously he comes off, he's like, hey, this guy's just a piece of shit. I just want to show this guy up. But for some reason, they keep having him come back. They keep having him come back, and I don't know exactly why, because the actual message you're supposed to portray with that kind of thing is the first thing that happened. You know, you roll with the punches and you just keep fucking going. But that dude, not that dude, obviously, not the current dude I'm pointing, the previous dude, he's returning too much, and so there's a different message that's going to come out afterwards.
That leaves a hole that no ovation can ever fill.
Lord, that lady can sing.
They're pulling me in so many different directions. Okay, I don't know if he's gonna fall in love with the redhead. I don't know if he's gonna lose his love with his old crewmate. Like this, we have half the movie left, and I feel like you're starting another movie. All right, at first it's like, hey, we're making the greatest show. And now what the fuck is happening now? What direction are we taking this in? You're making me awfully nervous for no reason.
This is me.
Beautiful song. I fucking love it.
Why can't you just put more shows in New York? Why do you need to tour the country?
I know some of them are like actually have these kind of different capabilities. You know, a lot of them like bearded lady, the super tall guy, super big guy, albino. But then you just have a dude in there that has like 2 fake legs on his butt. You know, you just pulled some guy off the street. It's like, hey, I could be weird too. He's like, all right, what's your weird thing? He's like, I got 2 prosthetic legs at home from my old grandma. Perfect. Use them. You're now the 4-legged man.
People to come back. If you haven't been to the Barnum Museum lately, you haven't been at the Barnum Museum.
They come to see you. Your crazy ideas. Your new acts.
Yeah?
The unusual.
Well, then how about you show them a smile? That'd be unusual.
Well, all right. I get that. I understand that. The showman is the advertisee. He's the charisma on the floor, right? So he's walking around with his little mic in hand, his little thing he slams down, whatever it is. So maybe the show that you can have on repeat, you take that around, and then at home you test all the new shit out. You know, at this museum, you're like, hey, all right, Shock Boy and Lava Girl, we got them here. You want to see what that's all about? Come here. But you take like, well, I love Bearded Lady. I wouldn't want her to go, but you take like the crew that like performs well and that wants to explore and wants to travel and shit. You take them around. You take them around town, the world, or the country, whichever they prefer. And then when they do a full tour, they come back and they reassess. You're like, all right, now we're throwing on Lizard Man, all right, and then Zelda, sure, she can go too. And then you do another tour. You know what I mean? I might need a loan. Couple million maybe.
Mother? Father? This is Ann Wheeler.
Philip, have you no shame? Associating yourself with that Barnum business is one thing. But parading around with the help.
Ann.
Jesus.
Ann.
She didn't make it 10 steps in the building. Oh my God. I'm telling you, we've gone straight down the drain with these fucking stupid ass scarves. All right, that's what's really causing problems here. Everybody thinks they're so defensible, so tall with these fancy scarves. Oh, light the shit on fire, and then you can try to make fun of whoever you want when you're on fire. Yeah, good luck with that, or you're just gonna burn up, idiot.
So why don't we rewrite the stars?
I know this is a cute moment, but she's trying to get some work done. You know, if I'm trying to gather up my rope, this is my rope gathering formation. If I'm doing that and you're following, sing behind me, you can sing behind me. Don't you pull on my rope? I'm trying to get some work. I'm trying to get some shit done. You go to the other side and work on there with like sing over there. let me clean up real quick.
There are mountains.
Actually, you know what? I wonder, like, in the beginning, and this is kind of what they talked about too, necessarily, is like, at first, when you showcase anything, everybody's like, oh my God, look at that. But after you show the show so many times, like, what do you, like, I'm sure people don't come from, well, I guess you get new people too, but like, maybe at some point, falling down on a little ring is not enough. So you always got to keep spicing it up. Is the circus just always having to one-up yourself? That sounds exhausting. You know, unless people, like, the way you get past that is getting people to like the show for the people, you know, the authenticity. You get them to like, you get them attached to certain characters, you know, maybe take a character out, put a new character in, whatever it may be. And then you're like, oh my God, I always want to see Wolfman. What's up, Wolfman? So maybe it's not always one-upping yourself, but you just got to keep it fresh. So you just need a big enough roster, and you switch it out like every few weeks, something like that.
'Cause they're safer on land.
Huh. I wonder if, like, this is gonna be a weird. I keep pulling on some weird conversations here. All right. I wonder if he's giving them the life that they would have had if they just stayed with the wife's father. I'm sorry, can't remember everybody's names in the show. You know, like if she didn't marry him, she would have been at home, nice house, probably met some rich guy, and they just would have been locked away in the house. But when they were younger, he gave her that like adventure and spice and love and stuff, you know, emotion and passion. But this, it's just like you're just locking all your beautiful things away in this beautiful look. I look, trust me. I love this road. Look how cool that road is. All right, you got a little gate halfway. Oh, delightful. Okay. But like, you can't lock all your beautiful things up in the house the whole time. I mean, unless they're not doing anything else. I could be misunderstanding this whole thing, but like, you know, they want the adventure too.
What singing really is. Miss Lind deserves our nation's highest esteem and most lavish ovations.
I mean,
Dude, all right, real quick. Can we go back to this article?
Esteem.
Do we gotta go farther back?
As though we have learned for the first time what singing.
Dude, all right, real quick. James Gordon Bennett's daily column, Jenny Lind, yeah, all this shit. Fuck this guy. This is a tiny little corner in this whole fucking page, unless this is all part of it. But I don't think so. I think these are other little articles, but maybe. He's got this, you're worried about this piece of shit, and he's got this tiny little corner here? I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm losing my patience, all right? I love me some Hugh Jackman, all right? I can appreciate some Hugh Jackman abs and Wolverine. What else have I seen him in?
I've given you the world, haven't I?
And what are you asking for return, man?
I should go.
Yeah? Okay.
I've become a distraction. I'm sorry, Jenny. You know, you should finish the tour without me.
What? You're leaving?
Well, the itinerary's well in hand.
So that's it.
What do you mean?
I'm just another one of your little acts.
That's the whole fucking point. Technically. That's the whole fucking point. What do you want one of your little acts? Isn't that what the agreement was? You're making money. This is a business thing, ma'am. You're a talented singer. But what the fuck are you talking? Were you only in this for the Hugh Hefner? Not Hugh Hefner. Hugh Jackman. Sorry. Were you only in this for the Hugh Jackman? That's crazy. One of your little acts. Little acts? You guys are blowing up the world, supposedly. You're making a fuck ton of money. Oh my God. I don't like that. I don't know. I don't like being on this side of this. I want to go back. Take me back to the dirt and the dust coming up and the ropes, you know? And Zac Efron, beard lady, general.
Jenny, please. You have to finish the tour.
Must I?
It will ruin me.
Oh, she could blackmail you?
When you're careless with other people, Mr. Barnum, you bring ruin upon yourself.
I have risked everything.
Well, so did I. It seems we both lost.
What are you talking? Is there something I missed? Did she lose out a lot in coming here? I mean, I feel like the country loves her. What do you miss? Like, did I miss? Like, I don't think he necessarily gave. All right, yes, he like was extremely enthusiastic. But as an extremely enthusiastic person, I would also be like, oh my God, she's doing so much. Oh yeah, she's killing it. You know. So am I missing something? Did I? This is weird. Every time I think it's going one way, it starts going a different direction. I'm like, all right, I guess we're going this way now. And then I walk down that hallway, and then a fork comes in the road, and the fork just ends up looping back together. It's a complicated maze, man.
Thank you.
Oh, guy, I need a minute. Hold on, not on the shot. That's crazy. Oh, we are so fucked. This is it's probably where I needed to stop it last time. That is nuts. That was really fucking rude. That's because it's not like you can try to send a letter home, but those pictures are gonna come out. Well, I mean, everything's kind of slow right now. You have time to make it home to explain what the fuck just happened, but this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad.
Ringmaster. Gentlemen.
Do you guys have a hobby? What the fuck are you doing? Huh? You just trying to ruin people's fun? You're just hanging out there all the time? Wait, you're gonna leave your whole life, like wife and family? Do you even have a wife, family, girlfriend, boyfriend, anything? And you're just like, I'm gonna go protest down at the street again. Those freaks are at it. Watch some. Do you have TV? Do you have a kid? Do you want to get drunk and read the? What do you do for fun? What in the Avengers Endgame is fucking happening right now?
We missed you.
That sounds an awful lot like common bunk.
Oh, is that the old fire truck? You got a big, just got a big jug in the back of the truck. We'll pour it over. We're the firemen. I guess it makes sense where the name came from now. You didn't really, it's not like an EMT or anything. It's just, hey, what's your job? I'm the fireman. This is crazy. This is nuts. Okay. All right. Real quick. Do we have no other earlier signs of fire detection? All right. I understand maybe not fire alarms. But like, you could see it build up. And it's their job to fight the fires. This whole place is engulfed in flame. All right. So I'm just kind of curious on how the system worked back then. All right. If I didn't care about wasting time, I'd be watching hopefully a 10-15 minute video right now on how firefighting worked back then. You know what I mean? Because I'm kind of interested. Okay. Oh yeah. The push that thing. You generate pressure, and then and what do you got? Do it again? That's crazy.
Here she is.
Oh fuck. This movie is a fucking mess, and I'm stressed. I didn't fully process that was her. I was still distraught by the pumping, because I'm like, well, what if you had like a ladder at one on each side, and then you jump, because then you could generate more from your weight instead of using your arms. It's a little bit easier on your body. So it's like a little. It's not necessarily trapeze, but the guys that do the bouncing. I gotta stop making that motion. Regardless, you know what I'm talking about. I'm just interested. Got a lot of interesting stuff here, and now Zac Efron is in the fire.
I never liked your show.
We understand.
But I always thought the people did.
They did. They do.
This would be a great reason to go on the move now. Just saying. Taking this on a truck, or at least setting it up so Zac Efron can lead the circus like on a moving circus. This would be a great reason, and you could stay with your family. That's a pretty good ending to me.
God, Charity,
I don't want to talk to you.
Nothing happened. This is ridiculous.
Nothing happened. It's on the cover of every paper in New York.
Yeah, just. Oh, okay. All right. I mean, all right. I understand. After it happened, you went back home and you saw them, but then the fire happened immediately. A lot has been going on. All right. So that is very, because I was saying you need to bring this shit up. The second you got back, you need to get ahead of this. Okay. Because actually, when I saw it, all right, you didn't know that shit was coming. Okay. You actually pulled away. Very responsible. Okay. I like that. All right. We're getting positive points back. But like, this is, if you're not the one to deliver the news, it's going to be significantly worse, because then you're going to look like you're recovering, but regardless, it's a sticky situation. But like, can you get her to fucking talk to your wife? Is that worse too?
They're evicting us.
Oh my God.
Why didn't you ask me before? I would have said yes. I never minded the risk, but we always did it together.
Damn, she's got a point. She's got a point, though. It's not even about the woman. Oh, you're fucked. I thought she was upset about the scandal. No, she just wants to be included because she's a good partner. Yeah, you need a... Yeah, I mean, company works. Stop walking on this fucking table. Someone's gonna get hurt. All right, and then the poor barkeeper's like, I can't afford to take care of the injuries because everybody keeps sliding on my fucking bar top. Yeah, whatever the fuck it's called.
I brought hardship on you and our family. You warned me, and I wouldn't listen.
Was this the same beach we were on in the beginning of the movie too? I'm like, why does this feel familiar? It's because when they were kids, they were on this beach as well. And this is probably the same kind of spiel that he'll give her kind of again. You know, the reigniting of the passion and the love and all that.
It may start like an anthem in my heart.
However big, however small.
Why does her voice sound so familiar? All right, I'm sure I recognize whatever she was in. I just don't visually recognize her. Excuse me. But when she sang that right there, that sounded like The Little Mermaid. And it's weird because I haven't seen it. I think I watched that movie maybe once when I was a kid. But like, that's just what I'm feeling. You know, I don't know if she voiced her or if it's just coincidence or whatever it may be. You can give me what she's been in the comments below if you'd like. I keep asking for you guys to just help me with the video. Make sure you leave some comments and stuff. All right, I'd appreciate it. It's good for the video. Leave a like if you like more. I'll do this at the end too. But hey, help a guy out a little bit.
Knowing who I was working for, I had the good sense to take my cut weekly.
Philip, I can't let you gamble it on me.
Sure you can. Don't turn sensible on us now.
Partners. 50-50.
I mean, yeah. I mean, so you're saying he saved up enough on 10% to rebuild this place, and you were making 90% and did not save anything? Or, well, I guess you did use a lot of it to like do your other show too, but like, he saved 10% to have contingency, is what I was getting at there, right? So is he just irresponsible with his finances, or did I miss another thing?
Where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes.
This is for you.
Oh?
What will you be doing?
Watching my girls grow up.
Thank fucking God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, we got there eventually. Holy shit. Oh my God. I mean, we waited to the very end to deal with the family part, but I mean, we got there. That's me. I want to be the tree.
It's everything you ever want.
Mm-hmm.
It's everything you ever need. And it's here, right in front of you.
Beautiful. Oh my God. What a cute little, I love, oh yeah. And the movie had a cute little quote. The noblest art is that of making others happy. And that it is exactly what I do here. All right, that's all I want to do. I just want to make people feel comfortable, feel like they're with somebody, feel happy. Maybe make you forget about stuff. Maybe make you remember other stuff. Oh my God, that's it, dude. That's what it's all about, man. Delightful. What a beautiful. I can't wait to watch that again. When I picked this just because I knew a lot of people liked it. I really don't know what it was about. I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm getting into musicals. I want to try more. And a lot of people talk about this one, so we gave it a shot. I always appreciate forms of media, people that push following your dreams, choosing what path makes you the happiest, living your best, like all that good shit. all of it, all right? And I didn't know that was gonna be the whole encompass of this entire show. The movie. I keep calling it the show because it's a great show. It's fine. It's just it was a delightful movie. I love it. It's fantastic. All right. I think all the music was beautiful. I think it was paced really well. Like I can't think of a part that I'm like, oh, let's get this over with already. Besides the drama, but you know, it's exhausting. But oh my god, what a beautiful, beautiful experience. It sucks because like no one recommended this to me, so I can't thank you guys. But I appreciate you guys, like whoever enjoys this, that spoke out about it and just like enjoys this kind of shit in general, because it's something that I really love too. All right. It was just a beautiful and fun experience. And I just, you know, always watching the other people, even if it's like a form of media or something, just watching people do that continues to inspire me as well. All right. I'm trying to chase my dreams of, you know, doing something not the same way, but like the same kind of message, just on a different platform in a different way and stuff like that. And I always pride myself in being authentic, just, you know, trying to, you know, make things lighthearted and take things nice and just appreciate everything and kind of just put a little bit more light back into the world. You know what I mean? Beautiful movie. Thank you so much for making it to the end. If you guys made it this far, oh my god, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, I appreciate it. I love doing this shit. It's a lot of fun. All right, I love making all forms of content, and I kind of go into everything with an open heart and an open mind. So that's kind of the whole mantra here as well. If you want more stuff like this, just let me know in the comments below. All right, I read through all my comments because I'm honored that people want to watch me to begin with. So if you're here, if you're at the end, hey, leave a little love, leave a little love letter. Right, it makes my day whenever I get to see people that enjoy the content. Thank you so much for being here, guys. If you want more, just let me know. Otherwise, subscribe to Medibles for more reaction content. See ya.